Gen Z, I got some bad news. You're in trouble. Well, if you read the newspapers or listen to conventional wisdom out there, it's all doom and gloom. It's like you don't have a chance. It's crazy. But I disagree. Wholeheartedly disagree. I just got back from Run Club where, well, other than me, everybody in that group is Gen Z. They're mid to latter 20s. They're upwardly mobile. They're smiling. They're happy. They're enjoying life. So I got to thinking as I was driving home, what's all this junk, all this negativity about Gen Z? So in my infinite wisdom, and being the Rhodes Scholar that I am, I pulled up ChatGPT and said, what is Gen Z struggling with? And bam, in a heartbeat like ChatGPT does, 10 things came up. Everything from financial insecurity, career unstableness, climate anxiety, digital overload. Good Lord, I can't remember them all, but it just went through a litany of things that Gen Z was struggling with. And as I read through them, I thought to myself, wait a minute, that sounds exactly like the stuff I was dealing with. Maybe except for the climate anxiety stuff. I mean, coming out of college, you don't have any idea what you're going to do. With that comes financial insecurity. And with that comes a little bit of anxiety and struggle. And I got to thinking, wait a minute. This is all part of growing up. So I don't know, I don't recall any articles back in my day. God, that sounds like an old person. Wait a minute. I am an old person. Back in my day, there'd be articles about how Gen X didn't have a chance. Our articles were more like, we're the forgotten generation. Nobody cares about us. Blah, blah, blah. SSDD, same stuff, different day. Well, after coming back from Run Club and laughing and drinking coffee and just talking about life, all these kids are well adjusted. I say kids. All these adults. Wow. I am sounding older and older every day. All these young adults are very well adjusted. Technical sales, medical sales, digital marketing, commercial real estate, you name it, they were all facets of life represented in this group. And yet, they were happy. At least on the outside, they appeared happy. So I'm calling BS on the conventional wisdom. Gen Z, in my opinion, you're all right. Are we a little bit different? Yeah. You grew up with phones in your pockets. I didn't get a phone in my pocket until late 30s. So you got a little bit of a head start on me in that regard. You grew up with laptops, tablets, etc., etc. Not me. But I've adapted. And you know what? I've embraced this new generation. So I'm curious, Gen Zers out there, are you struggling? Shoot a comment in below. Let me know. Are you struggling? Are you surviving? Are you thriving? I mean, in my early 20s, mid 20s, I had no idea what I wanted to do. I bounced around from 8 different careers. Started out as a stockbroker, landed 20 years later on high school teacher. But you know what? I survived. And somewhere through there, I would say I thrived. I got married. I had a couple kids. Life is good. So I beg to differ with the conventional wisdom out there. I think it's just part of growing up. I think every generation is going to have its own challenges, whether it's digital, whether it's mental, whether it's whatever. Everybody's going to deal with different stuff. And it's part of growing up. It's part of maturing. It's part of becoming who you are. So who are you? What are you doing? How do you identify? Those are the important things, right? Sure, there's always going to be uncertainty. That's life. If we had a book on how predictable life was, we'd all just be walking around vanilla people, just all the same. There wouldn't be any diversity. There wouldn't be any difference of opinion. There wouldn't be anything. If life was just laid out in front of us and says, here's how you live, we all live differently. And that's what makes life exciting. So Gen Z, props to you. You all are freaking awesome. I enjoyed the heck out of this morning and hanging out with these folks. Keeps me young. Heck, in my brain, I'm still 27 years old. It's just hard to believe I'm 30 years removed from that. So, as you grow, as you mature, remember, it's all up here. It's all in how you think. Is your challenge going to be a struggle? Is your challenge going to be an opportunity to overcome? Gen Z, keep doing your thing. I'm proud of you. And if you've liked this video and you found any value in it, hey, how about hitting that subscribe button? I got a bunch more to talk about. If you've been around this long, I appreciate it. Thanks for sticking around, and I'll catch you on the next one. Gen Z, keep after it.